Sup? Did you hear that in 1839, Ireland once got drop kicks by air? I found it on Wikipedia and I just have to show it to you. I've seen a big tree fall in a storm before, but compared to this, that was piddle. They called it the Night of the Big Wind. Very creative. Let's set the scene. It's January 1839, midwinter. It's been strangely warm. Not warm for Ireland, warm full stop. The sun is out melting all the snow. What is that strange yellow ball? The horse is acting weird because it knows what's coming. You don't. Little do you know, a low-pressure weather system is forming in the Atlantic and moving towards you. What this is going to do is what is the cold front, which is a massive cold air, hits the warm air currently on Ireland. It'll drive the warm air further into the atmosphere. Since colder air can't hold as much moisture as warm air, it'll lose all the extra moisture as rain. Also, since the air is forced to move, lots of wind will be generated. Stop! That's not important. Essentially what you're seeing here is nature saying, I'm bored and I hate Ireland specifically. As night falls in Ireland, you have no idea of the carnage you are going to wake to.
This little pig was smart. He made his house out of brick.
Let me in,
said the big bad wolf.
No, not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin.
But the big bad wolf didn't need to blow the house down. The weather would do his job for him.
It is now midnight. Windows exploded inwards. Roofs peeled off like fruit strips. I love these. People tried to outrun their own beds. The local priest tried desperately to bless the storm and save the town. The roof thanked him by leaving. Little do you know, your cousin's house at the seaside has been washed away in 5 meters of water. You liked your cousin, and you'll be sad to see them go. As if you haven't already been blown away in the 185km/h winds. Here in Kilkenny, we're expecting a light breeze. The local Ordnance Surveyman, John O'Donovan, wrote, at about 2 o'clock the storm became so furious that I was determined to get out.
What the hell?
But I was no sooner out of bed than the window was dashed in upon the floor.
Oh my god,
and after it, a storm mighty as a thunderbolt. It is said that the storms were so violent that even pigs flew. Huh? Pressure 918 millibars? What's that mean? Allow me to explain. The severity of storms such as this is often measured by changes in atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure, in short, measures the density of air particles in a specific location. A bigger difference indicates a more severe storm, since air would be moving faster to try and equalize the bigger difference in densities of air in one point versus another. So the difference here must have been pretty big. Yes, exactly. The average atmospheric pressure is 1000 millibar. That's a difference of 72 millibar, which you'd often see in Category 5 hurricanes. Oh Jesus. Yeah. You know, I'm honestly impressed to see this. Morning came, and the country looked like it had been flipped upside down and shaken. Like a snow globe, but with real consequences. Rivers and main streets filled with mud. Windows smashed in, torn off by the wind. Unsurprisingly, given Ireland's 80% Catholic population, the event became credited for the coming of Judgment Day, which in local folklore was fabled to arrive on January 6th, the day of the storm. There were 300 fatalities. Subscribe for more.